Alright, so today we're gonna be looking at the Trumna. Now, this weapon actually surprised me a little bit because I actually did not really know what this weapon was. Like, the description of all the Heart of Deimos weapons are like very weird. Like, it just has like the same type of description, so you don't really know what kind of weapon it is. But I'm actually really excited with this weapon because this thing is insanely, like, this thing is really good. So the build is just a normal crit build, nothing really too fancy. But I think the major thing that I definitely want to showcase has to be its damage output. Now it has like two fire modes. So the first is automatic, which is like, just a normal automatic. You just fire rate, 4 fire rate, pretty decent, pretty normal. And then I have vision armaments here. Now you could definitely go for prime car rounds. That's going to give you more damage anyway. That's going to give like 2.9 thousand, 2,900 damage. But the reason I didn't really put it here because it would make blast a lot more, a lot bigger. That the blast damage is going to be more than the corrosive, and then I think blast is going to trigger more because of that. So I didn't really want to do that. So yeah, that's basically the Trumna build. So let's take it into the simulacrum and test it out. Alright, so we're in the simulacrum now, and we're gonna do 20 heavy gunners, level 135, just because I kind of want to showcase the primary fire, but also the secondary fire, which is really good. Now the primary fire is your normal automatic. Now these have exploding bullets, so they explode on impact and they'll do a radial damage, so you're getting like pretty much like a double impact damage. It's basically like an Exceltra or Basmu or any other type of thing. Now also, one of the things I definitely want to say, this really feels like an LMG to me. Like, I've never really had like, this really is like, it's also like heavy, and also that the holstering speed of this thing is also pretty slow, so it makes it feel like a really heavy weapon, and also it makes it feel like an SMG. So that's your primary fire, pretty good. If you can get those headshots, it's crazy good, as you can see. I mean, these are like level 30, 135, and they're going down pretty easily. But the other thing that you can actually put all these guys down is with, god damn it, that was not a good shot, but as you saw, pretty much those guys go down insanely quick with the secondary fire. The secondary fire has like 95% crit chance and like 50% status when you mod it with like crit only. So this thing is like really good. The secondary fire is insanely good. I mean, it is like the high damage. Let me kill more of these guys so I can actually use it again. Hold up. The reload is a little bit longer, but I don't think I mind that, honestly, because this is like a slow firing weapon, and it's gonna take you a while before you can actually reload. So like the 3-4 second reload, I don't really mind that. So okay, these guys are grouped together. Look at that. That is crazy. Look at that. Half their health almost, and all of them pretty much would have died if the fucking secondary grenades actually would have fallen on them. So yeah, this thing is insanely good. I don't know why. I guess they kind of made this weapon a little bit better because I guess they kind of found out that a lot of people were not really doing steel path, and they were like, let's just fucking do a weapon that is gonna be like good at steel path. And speaking of steel path, let's actually go to steel path and test this fucking thing out, and let's see if this is any good or not. Sedna steel path, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kill enemies and see what we could do. Now I'm going to be using my war cry ability. Yes, I have the Valkyr actually got infused, and I infused this ability on here so that they kind of slow down a little bit. It doesn't really give that, it doesn't give like a damage boot, it just kind of slows enemies down, and it gives me like a lot of armor, and it gives me like melee attack speed, but it's not really going to interfere with this thing. And as you can see, this thing is doing some damage. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, these are like steel path enemies. I'm kind of a little bad at landing headshots, so that's why it's kind of hard. God damn it, these guys. Hold up, let me slow them down real quick. So that's why it's kind of hard to like land those, especially on console. It's like hard to land those headshots, but on PC you can just go at it. And also, I'm not using my Darzakavat. That is another way to get a little bit more damage. So if you have like an Darzakavat, or if you are lucky enough to get a ribbon for this thing, by the way, which is I'm guessing going to be like in the thousands, because this thing by itself is insane, like the Fallman. So this thing's ribbons are gonna go through the fucking roof. So if you're lucky enough to get a fucking ribbon for this thing, you might as well roll it, man. This thing is fucking crazy. I'll probably will never get a ribbon for this thing. I still have yet to get a fucking phone ribbon, honestly. So yeah, but this thing is really good. Now let's actually, I want to use like the secondary on like in a group of people, but let me just get these guys real quick. And that's not bad, right? That's not bad. That's fucking pretty good. I think about like if you have like a Rhino Roar on your fucking frame, which I think a lot of people are gonna go for a Roar or Eclipse, Mirage's Eclipse, given that damage boost to this weapon. Oh, dude, that'll be insane. So yeah, this thing is pretty good. So look around. All right, there you go. We have a hard-hitting target right here. There we go. Trying to get those headshots. Look at that. Half health. That was like so quick. This is like a bombard. Alright, let's get that going, and there you go. Alright, let's get a group of enemies, man. I want to fucking use a secondary. Nope, they're not here. That's like not a group. Not a lot of enemies. Oh yeah, let's actually try this out. No, it doesn't kill the rampart that easily. I thought it would kill the rampart, like one-shot the rampart. Now, the reason I kind of wanted to try it out, because I actually tried the secondary versus like the Eidolon. Well, you know those Eidolon flying ships that actually drop the Grineer, or the one that is like very annoying and you know it doesn't fucking die that easily. The secondary fire from this fucking weapon like pretty much one-shots it. And granted, that was like level 50 or 60. But that was pretty fucking insane. Like you can like one-shot those ships insanely easy with this thing. So that's another little bonus. But yeah, that's the Trumna, I'd say. You know, this thing is doing it pretty well. Ammo efficiency is gonna be a little bit hard on Steel Pad. You know, it's gonna be like for any weapon, to be honest, on Steel Pad. But you know, this isn't a bad little weapon. I would say this is a pretty good weapon. If you can get a ribbon for this thing, that'll be great. I wish I can get a ribbon for this thing, but that won't probably not. Holy shit, what the fuck happened there? I just misclicked. But that guy died somehow. Yeah, the grenades have like a weird AoE shit that they kind of bounce around. But yeah, that's the Trumna. I'm invisible now, god damn it. So yeah, that's the, can I see it? No. Network problems, thanks. So that's the Trumna. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And also, I would love if you would subscribe. I don't really usually do that because I kind of feel like a fucking, you know, I don't know. I kind of feel weird saying that because, you know, but whatever. If you like it, if you like these videos, you can subscribe, I guess, you know, and I guess then, you know, you can get these videos in your YouTube or whatever the fuck you watch this shit. But yeah. That's the Trumna. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, there you go. Alright, see you in the next one.